Welcome to the second episode of Chai with Hyundai. Given Mahabaleshwar's topography and geography, you know we're in for a lot of twisty roads. And what better machine to bring along than the mighty Hyundai i20 N-Line. So for those of you who've never heard of Mahabaleshwar or live under a rock, here's a little quick background about what this place is. It's essentially a hill station that was developed by the British colonials, and whenever the heat came around, the British colonials essentially came running down to Mahabaleshwar and continued their presidency and their reign from here. So, sort of like what we're doing over here. So we've just left our hotel and the idea is to go and explore nooks and crannies of Mahabaleshwar, starting with the market. My only doubt is that I'm not sure if I'll be able to take the car inside with me because the market has some really narrow roads. So I may potentially have to abandon the car behind. Not really abandon it, find a parking for it, but yeah, that is the plan. And from there, let's see what the road has for us ahead. A kullad is essentially a clay cup that's rather plain and simple in its form. It's unadorned and simple in design, something I cannot say about the Hyundai i20 N-Line over here, because this hatch is anything but plain. The design is quite eye-catching, and I quite like the tastefully done red accents too. It looks smart while giving away a sporty persona. Another cool thing about these is the rather tasty, earthy flavor they add to your already flavorful cup of chai. Speaking of chai, black tea, though quite desirable, used to be quite expensive at some point. So, in order to keep up the demand, vendors began adding milk, sugar and spices to maintain that flavor and that taste without breaking the bank. It serves as a great analogy to what Hyundai has done with the i20 N-Line. It gives you oodles of fun without breaking the bank. I for one am a sucker for hot hatches, and Hyundai has finally given us enthusiasts something that'll put a grin across our face. This little peppy motor, 1 litre 3-cylinder motor, produces about 118 bhp of power and 172 Newton meters of torque. Packaged in this tiny car, it's a lot of fun, let me tell you. Especially given the twisty roads and the scenario around. Couple that with a 7-speed DCT that allows you to shift gears via the paddle shifters at a tap of a finger. And it's a lot of fun driving this car. Thankfully, the drama is not purely mechanical and you can enjoy a nice deep gurgle and some bass from the exhaust. It's not too much, but it's tastefully done. You know, not enough to disturb your neighbors, but enough to get the blood flowing. Now, Mahabaleshwar has a lot of points, okay? A lot of them mainly named after colonials that actually developed them, but a lot of points. So I thought, it'd be a good idea to go sightseeing to one of these points and take in the scenes and maybe enjoy a nice cup of tea. So I chose the most ironic place that we could go to, which is a point called Mumbai Point. So yeah, that's where we're heading. It's not the most exciting, but hey, there's irony in there. Whew. After a lovely drive, it's time for some refreshments. And you know what I'm in the mood for, it's some chai. So we've come to Mumbai Point to have some tea. So Mahabaleshwar is also quite famous for its cafes, and one such cafe that's been recommended to me by a friend is called Cafe Meher, and I'm gonna go check it out. They have some really good rose tea apparently, and even some really good stuffed buns. I would have loved to try the stuffed buns, but as you can tell, I'm on a diet, so not for me, not today. As much as I was enjoying my time away from the summer heat, it was time I headed back and concluded the second installation in our episodic series called Chai with Hyundai. If you share our love for chai, then do stick around to the Top Gear India channel for more such content. This is Gavin Rodriguez, and I'll see you around.